You ever wonder what that scripture in Matthew chapter 5 was about when Yeshua says, stop swearing oaths? I read that scripture a while back, and I remember I was a little confused about it. Yeshua says, do not swear at all, not by heaven, because it's God's throne. Don't swear by your own head. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. When I read that, I was wondering what's going on with that, because I wasn't aware about, what swearing an oath was or anything like that. I just thought I would say I promise or anything else. But then I went back to Samuel in 1 Samuel 14, verse 24 through 45, when King Saul says the next person that eats is going to be, killed. And then come to find out it was his son that won the battle, and he ate the honey. He dipped the staff in the honey. Then Judges 11 with Jephthah, when he says, God, if you win this battle for me, then I will sacrifice the next thing that comes out of my house. And it turned out to be his daughter. I remember when I read those, I was saying to myself, what the heck is going on here? How is it that these people are swearing all these oaths to God and then all these horrible things? Like, the guy killed his daughter. Like, that's horrible. And then King Saul was about to kill his son. It blew my mind. It was like, God, are you backing this up? But then you read Acts 12 through 14, when the 40 men vowed not eat or drink anything until they killed Paul. Obviously, that's not of God. But then it gets a little deeper. We look at John 20, verse 25, when Thomas says, I will not believe until I see the holes in his hands and stick my finger in the side of his ribs, right? He said, touch both. Now that's starting to make some sense here. Then in Matthew 26, 69 through 75, what does Peter do? Everybody knows. He denies 3 times, then the rooster crows. But if you actually go into Mark 14, verse 66 through 72, it actually says Peter invokes a curse on himself. After reading all those, I started thinking, I was like, oh, hold on a second. This has nothing to do with God. This has to do with man. They're just invoking an oath that God has not told him to do. All these things that man does, it's like, I promise, I want you to believe me. I'll do anything, whatever it is. Or even, please, God, can I win this battle or whatever? And God's like, I already got you covered. Just keep turning to me. Why are you swearing an oath? And it also mentions how Yeshua tells Thomas to put his fingers in the holes in his hand and the holes in his ribs. Can you imagine being Thomas right then and there? Yeshua shows his face. Thomas says, I believe. Don't worry about it. I believe. And Yeshua says, nope, you invoked a curse on yourself, and it is time for that curse to go. And he makes him touch the hands. He makes him touch the whole that. Could you imagine how that would have felt? Same with Peter. What did he say to Peter? Do you love me? 3 times. Peter started crying. He says, Lord, what are you saying? The Lord is setting us free from our own curses. All this stuff is man-made. It's silly stuff. That's why at the end of Matthew 5, when he talks about the oaths, he says, anything else above letting your yes be yes and your no be no, it comes from evil. It's because when we say we're going to follow God, that's all we got to do. Follow him. You don't have to swear upon your head. You don't have to, God, I promise if you do this, then I'll do that. God is not transactional. He's saying, stop swearing oaths. It gets you nowhere. So one thing I'm getting from the scriptures is God is so consistent. He's saying your oaths mean nothing to me. My oath to you, my covenant with you is that I will give you salvation. That's it. Your word means nothing. And I think that is amazing. God will never change. Anyways, that's what I took from it. I don't know what you took from it, but I'd like to hear it. Please comment in the section below. Until then, I'll see you in the next video.